Hello everyone. I'd like to welcome you to today's edition of the Our America channel. My name is Thornton Prayer. I'm a citizen, a patriot, and a loyal American. Today I'd like to talk about a term that's been bounced around a lot over the last couple of years, and that's populism. I'm not interested in defining what populism is. I want to address the fact that people are starting to use populism as a way to attack people. Populism is sometimes characterized as a way for the average person to try to get what he wants out of the government. But I think that's a mistake. I think there's been a real dismissal by professional politicians of both parties and by a lot of political pundits over the fact that a lot of Americans in this country, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, you name it, who are suffering. The economy has been very, very good for certain people, but only a relatively small number of people. For a lot of people, things have gotten bad. They've gotten really bad. That's one of the reasons why we're having this opioid epidemic throughout the country. People are losing hope. And one of the reasons why they're losing hope is because they don't see the opportunities and the options that they and their parents and grandparents had. And one of the things I think is a mistake is to throw around populism as somehow a mistake that people are making as opposed to a cry for something better. When the politicians and the elites, be they political elites, economic elites, social elites, forget about the average people in our country, then we have a problem. And the average people in our country are dealing with a lot of issues that they are not capable, they're dealing with a lot of issues that they're worried about. Are they going to be able to pay their bills? Are they going to be able to go to school? Are they going to have a decent job? Are they going to have a decent life? Are they going to be able to retire and be comfortable? These are all open questions for a large number of people, and our politicians are failing to address these issues. So populism is not bad. Populism is actually a cry for something that our politicians and our society is failing to address. People want and need help. They're not weak, they're not soft, they're not stupid. They just want a hand up, not a handout. So populism is something that we need to pay attention to because we expect that and we demand that. That's my dog, folks. He's an excitable little guy, so if you can bear with him in the background, he's a great guy, and one day I'll introduce you to everyone. But in large, again, I want to just close by saying populism is a great way for people, the average people who have not been listened to by politicians and by the elites in our society, to address some fundamental issues about being able to live and have a decent life. If you have any thoughts or comments, feel free to leave them below. Again, welcome and thank you to today's edition of Our America.